Sometimes there's so much good lickage, it's hard to pass up anything. Just like in lick number 10, This Is Hip, where we checked out the entire intro solo to What Is Hip, played by Bruce Conti, we're going to do the same thing here in lick number 43, which is a collection of must-know licks played by the Purple One, Prince himself, which is inspired by the lickage that he laid down in a tune called Let's Go Crazy from the ultra-classic Purple Rain. Here we go. So, in Going Crazy, you have a collection of ideas here to put into your funk lick bag. So, starting off, we're going to be in the mother position of pentatonic minor. So, against F sharp minor, we're here in the 14th position, root position, pentatonic minor zone. You're going to be using some hammer-ons here between 5 and flat 7, C sharp and A, and you're going to toggle this with different notes within the scale. So first you're going to hit the root, come down to the 4th, back up the root, down to the flat 3, back up to the root. It's pretty neat when you put it all together. When you're going down to the flat 3, make sure that your first finger is ready to make that jump, because you'll have previously been at the root. And you're going to jump all the way over to the 3rd string to come down and play the A. Though you did that with the 4th degree, the B, you didn't have to use the same finger as you did for the root. So, and then you got to flip back up and get the root. Following that is a quick sequence of a bend, a whole step bend from the flat 7 to the root, and then immediately coming back to. Now, if you don't officially make the pull off, which I don't most of the time, that's okay. Get the first finger here. So it's almost like a ghost pull-off. Get the first finger here to make sure you don't ring anything else. If you get the C-sharp, great. If you don't, just don't get anything else. Such as like, don't get that flat 6 in there. We're not going for an Aeolian sound. So the first finger is acting as a root. So if you do the pull-off to the root and come back down, it'll work. When you're doing these elongated 3-beat bends, make sure that they don't resolve until they get to that point, somewhere within the realm of beat 3. So don't jam them up there like this. It's going to lose the effect. You want that slow bend like the Purple One intended to do in this solo at somewhere inside of Let's Go Crazy. You're going to double up on that once you get to bar 4 on this bending idea. And then you're going to flip over here to the high bend from the flat 3 to the 4. All textbook bending techniques, but just to be clear, I like to bend with the 3rd finger, support it with the 2nd finger, mute out with the 1st finger. Generally for everything. You've seen me do it throughout the chorus. Now I'm telling you specifically that this is what works for me. So try it. If you're a fourth finger bender type of guy or girl inside of your pentatonic playing, that's cool, but you're going to have a problem over here because you need to be doing these pull-offs and you need that control, for the vibrato and the whole bit. So try it this way. So once we get to the tail end of this, we're in bar 7. Real simple. Just a repeating sequence here, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Beats, that is. This is that physical part. If you got to shake your neck to get those first string vibrato instances, because you don't really have a lot of wiggle room when you're on the first string because you're at the edge of the neck. So get the instrument shaking a little bit and you'll get that vibrato. The tail end here, we are at 145 and 16th notes, might look a little daunting, but check out the pattern. Play a downstroke with a pull off, upstroke to a downstroke, upstroke, downstroke, and an upstroke on that. It feels pretty good. To get that happening. You're going to have to fight this sound a little bit if you're a pod owner and you load up this sound or you go for something like this with an Octavia or or another octave fuzz, because you got to make sure that your fretting is precise. This sound demands that you really come down, attack the notes, and play them clearly. Not a lot of cheating is what I am getting at here. So that is the craziness contained here in Going Crazy. So I have a lot of fun with this one because it is just that. All right, let's move on to the next lick.